Quickly, before this video starts, please make sure if you're watching my channel, you are subscribed. Hit the subscribe and hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you'll know when the video goes live. If you're subscribed, that helps the channel massively. I'm getting great views for the amount of subscribers. Please subscribe. Subscribe and hit the bell. Back to the video. Hello, welcome to another video. So today, I'm going to talk about my goals for this year. I find this is quite a generic video, how everyone does this, so why not jump on the bandwagon. My goals for this year, we're going to split this down into two. Microphone plugged in. Yeah, plugged in. My goals for this year. So we're going to go into two different genres here, or whatever you call it. Lifting, the brand. So first of all, lifting. What do I want to lift by the end of this year? So I have set myself that every quarter I want to move like a single that I've never moved before. I'm going to keep what that number is. I've set that number. I'm going to keep that number close to my chest so that I know it, but no one else needs to know it. But what do I want to have moved by the end of the year? So I've set this up into three. So like, I don't know what I'll call it in the edit, but okay, happy, ecstatic, something like that. So on squat, for me to be happy, a 220 squat, but I should have that this quarter. 230 for the next one, 240 for the one after that. Pardon me. So there, 220, 230, 240. Anything after 240, I feel I'll be ecstatic. I don't think it'll happen. So I'll be happy with 220, even happy with 230, ecstatic with 240. Bench, 160, happy, 170, even happier, 180, ecstatic. 4 plates on a bench, that sounds good. And implementing the RP7 training, which I've been doing, it'll probably be a 180 stop and go. Boom, boom, makes me even stronger. And at the moment, every single that I'm doing, I'm doubling, and the second one's no slower than the first one. So if I can implement that over the course of the year, I'll be moving singles, but doubling them. So yeah, 160, 170, 180. Overhead press, 95, happy. 100, even happier. 105, ecstatic. Deadlift, 280, happy. 290, ecstatic. 300, like mind blown, like ooh, 300 deadlift. Because if you don't know, I've moved to sumo. Put a video up here of why. So yeah, 280, 290, 300. I've moved to 60 sumo, and I could have doubled it on that day. Bear in mind, everything I've moved: squat 217. Bench 155, overhead press 95, 260 dead, all beltless. So if I then, for the top sets, or when I'm getting to the heavy stuff, put the belt on, then surely it's going to make me stronger. So that's lifting. That's what I want by this year. That's my goals for this year. I find with consistently, what's the word I'm looking for? Beneficial training. So training on a program that's going to facilitate me to get to that goal, I find that'll work. So the brand. So what I want the brand to have done by the end of the year. So for those of you that don't know, I am the owner of Gingerlife&fitness. It has merchandise, and I'm classing that as a brand. So by the end of the year, I want it to be bringing in some money. So I understand it's not going to bring in a lot, but there are ways that it could bring in lots overnight. And one of those is my Patreon. So there's a link in my description. I have a Patreon account. So there are different tiers on my Patreon account, and depending on the different tier, depends on whether it's general support or whether you get discount off merchandise, or whether you get, like the top one, you get a free piece of a free mug or a shaker when you sign up. But this blows my mind. There's a £1 Patreon. So with that, £1.20. If every one of my YouTube subscribers was to sign up to that, and let's face it, £1.20 coming out of your bank a month, you're not going to know it's even there. It's £2,000 a month. I could give the cafe up, because the cafe's over there. I could give the cafe up, spend more time with Jamie, more time with Nora. I could become a full-time YouTuber for £1.20. Now, £1.20 is nothing. The next one is £3.50. That's still, with £4 something coming out your bank a month, you're not even going to know that's come out. People are spending a lot more on non-important things. So £4 a month is nothing. If everybody was to pay the £3.50 one, I could give the cafe up. Jamie could not go back to work. She could do a bit of mobile on the side, and we could be basically both stay-at-home parents. For the sake, I just can't. For the sake of like a quid or £3.50, the difference it would make to our life is massive. So please, there is a link in my description. I'm having to push it because I'm the only one doing Ginger Life and Fitness. If I don't push it, if I don't promote it, if I don't use my channels and my social media presence to promote it, no one will, nothing will happen, and I may as well just give away all the merchandise, turn the camera off and not do it. That's why I'm promoting it. That's why I will continue to promote it, because I've not got a team behind me, I've not got a company behind me, it's literally just me. Working a full-time job and a full-time job and being a dad, trying to promote it. But if £1, £3.50, that would make such a difference for so little amount because of how many subscribers I've got. That is mental. The other way I'm thinking is selling space on my website temporarily, but selling space so people can promote on it. That's a way of bringing in funds, and also pushing the website. So I have a website, I have a Patreon. There's always 10% off on my website if you go through the website. If you buy it from me, there isn't, but if you go through the website, use the code Gingerlife&fitness, you'll get 10% off. You can get shakers, mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, tracky bottoms, bags. There's so much on there. And at the moment, there is more merch in the pipeline, but I am not pressing go on that until YouTube starts to make some money, until the website starts to pay for itself. Because that was my goal at the start. All I want to do is make enough sales to pay for the website, and I'm not doing that. I find getting someone to pay you £1 or £3.50 a month is okay, but getting someone to go on and buy merchandise, that's only going to work once the channel grows. So if you can take anything from this video, I'm a strong boy. I'm going to be so strong by the end of the year. Click on my Patreon, link in the description. There's links on my Instagram bio. I've got Linktree. There's a Patreon, click on there. You're not signed into a contract. You can cancel it whenever you want, but a £1 or £3.50 will make such a massive difference. I can sell the cafe, and I can move on and become a full-time content creator. And do you know what that means? Full-time content creator. I can go to London for the day and eat vegan food. I can go abroad and train in the gyms abroad, not being tied to the cafe, but still being financially safe, and Jamie being safe, for £3.50 a month, £1 a month. And if you want to, there's a £25 a month one on there. There's one person doing that already. So yeah, my goals for lifting, my goals for the channel, you are going to see this everywhere. I watched because it was on my phone. I read something. In order for a brand to grow, it needs to be like an itch you can't scratch. I.e., someone needs to see something from the channel or from the brand every day, whether it's a video, whether it's a post, whether it's a reel, whether it's a story, whether it's an email. I find now I support so many YouTubers. I find it's only fair that people start supporting me and make my dream come true to be a content creator. The amount of videos I can do when I'm actually a full, no, actually this is my main focus, because at the moment there's that, there's this, there's family. Click on my link in my description, go check it out. We'll become eternal friends. Bye.